श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् ॐ मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तिः परिभाव्य च वैयाकरणसिद्धान्त कौमुदीयं विरच्यते अ इ उन् ऋल् ऋक् ए ओङ् ऐ औच् हय वरट् लण् ञमगणनं झमहि घडहधश् जबगडदश् खफचटथ चटतौ कपै श ष सर् हल् इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि सु औजस् अम् औक्षस् ताभ्याम्भिस् ङेभ्याम्भ्यस् नसिभ्याम्भ्यस् नस् ओस् आम् ङि ओस् सुप्. So yesterday we were seeing Sesho Ghi Asakhi. Sakhi Bhinna Nadi Varja. Shesha is Nadi Bhinna. So Sakhi Bhinna, Nadi Bhinna, Ghi Shabda EU Varna Shabdasya Ghi Sanya Sya. That is what we saw. Okay. Now Ango Nastriyam Ango Nastriyam Ango Nastriyam Angaha Na Astriyam. Three Pada Sutra. Angaha Na Astriyam. Ang gets Na in not Stri, not a feminine case. Okay. Gehe Parasya Angaha Na Astyad Astriyam. In Gisanya, following the Gisanya, whatever Ang exists, that Ang gets a Na when it is not a feminine case. Wait, what is Ang? So just Sammokshas, Tabhyam, Bis, Nebhyam. There's no Ang. I have not seen any Ang there. So for that he says Angiti Tasanya Pracha. Like we had for Prathama Dvivachana Aung. Some people also say Aung. We saw that for Au. And similarly for Ta, Tabhyam Bis for the Ta, the old schools of Sanskrit, they also used to refer it as a Ang. That is why he says Angiti Tasanyam. Pracham. Pracha means Acharyana. So Harina, Hari plus Ta or Hari plus Ang. Whether it is Ta or Ang does not really matter. Ang means Nakarayit and Ta means Takarayit. That's the difference. And since he is bringing so many sutras with reference to Nakarayit, he doesn't want to confuse you with that Nit. So he is bringing it as Tit. Okay. Harina, Hari plus A. Hari plus A. A is replaced with Na. Hari plus Na. Then Rashabhyam Nonaha Samanapade Atkupang Mivayapi. We get a Harina. Okay. Harina. Astriyam came. Why do you have to say Astriyam, not Stri? Mati. Mati Shabda. Matya. It should not be Matina. Okay. So Matya. In Stri. Mati. Mati is Stri Shabda. Okay. So Ango Nastriyam. Where are we? Ango Nastriyam here. Ango. Gehe Parasyati. Acha Gehe Ityatah Ghi Grahana Anuvartehe iti Vavaha. From Acha Gehe, we are carrying forward this Ghi Shabda. Gehe. Okay. Harina iti. Nadeshe. When you replace A with Na, since it is Nakara and Akara, so Sarva Anekalsi Sarvasya, Sarvadesha. So what happens is Atkupvang Numipi. Atkupvang Numivayepi is not doing Natva. Rashabhyam Nonaha Samanapade Atkupvang Numivayepi. Both you have to remember. Okay. Nattam. So nano Ango Vihito Na Bhavaha Kasam Taikyasya Syadite. Wait. We are now in Hari plus Ta. Instead of Hari plus Ta, why are you doing something called Hari plus Ang? Where is Hari plus Ang? This Na is replacement for Ang, not for Ta. So for that he is answering Angiti Pracham Acharyanam Shastre Sangita Ityartha. In the Sanskrit grammar, Shastra means Aspin Shastre, Samskrita Vyakarana Shastre. In the Sanskrit grammar, the old school people, they have accepted it as Ang. Haribhyam. See, though these kind of things were already there, but to regroup it in a different way and see it in a different way is something which is very great. So since he has to see, we have to see the Ger Niti, etc. And If we are going to use this as ang, then there the next sutra gher niti and all, we will have problem. Nasinga soscha, all these sutras. So not nasinga soscha, niti cha, all these places, nicha, all these places we will have issue. So he is taking it as ta, not ang. Okay. Matyai striyam ktiniti क्विन् तिन्नन्तं तिन्नन्तमति शब्दस्य स्त्रीलिङ्गत्वात् न भावो न इति भावः. See, स्त्रियां क्तिन्. So mati is a तिन्नन्त शब्द. क्तिन्, kakara, takara, ikara, nakara. There are 4 characters there. Okay, many of them are dropped. Lopa, sarvapa or lopa normally this also. So what happens is it becomes a feminine case. That's the thing. So strilinga, since it's feminine case, the na does not come here for anga. So matya is the rupa. Hari plus bhyam. Hari bhyam, there is no change. Hari plus bis, hari bihi. No ato visa is. Okay. So hari plus a it is the. Now here we have hari plus nge. Nakara it hari plus a. In this situation we have a sutra. घेर नीति, घेर नीति, घेर नीति, घी संज्ञकस्य नीति सुपि गुणः स्यात्. For the घी संज्ञक नीत सुप, नीत सुप, ngakar it sup. For that, when it is following ngakara it sup follows, then guna takes place for the घी संज्ञक anga. घी संज्ञकस्य अंगस्य, because this is also in that area also only. Okay. So घी संज्ञकस्य अंगस्य, what happens? Sup gunah स्यात्. Supi niti supi pare. That's the idea. Har plus hara plus a guna, hari plus a guna, hare plus a hoyavaha does not happen here. So no, akasavarna dirgha does not happen. So hoyavayavaha, harai plus a, haraye. Okay, haraye. So why do you have to say ghe? Ghe kim? Why ghi sanyaka? Sakhye. Sakhi plus a, sakhye. Then why do you have to say niti? Hari plus bhyam. There is no nit. Hari bhyam. Why do you have to say sup? Supi? Patvi. Okay? Gher. Okay. Matya iti. Gher niti. Tika. Supi cha ityata supi iti. ह्रस्वस्य इत्यतः गुण इति च अनुवर्तते. सुपि च, from that supi you carry forward, and ह्रस्वस्य गुणः, from that you have to bring in the guna. So तदाह घी संज्ञकस्य इत्यादिना यनो अपवादः. So that is what it says. This is apavada for yan. Otherwise eco-energy would have taken place. E plus an ach. Therefore eco-energy. So ikah sthane yan syat achi pare. That is what this situation is also. So to refute this, to negate this, sutra is brought in. Hare, gune ayadesha. Guna and ayadesha takes place. Simple. Supi kim? Why do you have to say supi? Patvi iti. What is that? Voto gunavachanat iti nish. Voto gunavachanat. Through this, nish takes place. Nish is a strilinga pratyaya. Okay? Nish, neep, neen, etc. So, tasya nicha iti nitvepi. So, the nish, though is nakara it, still, supto bat, it is not sup. It is not sup. It is a strilinga pratyaya. Therefore, tasmin paratah na guna ityartha. When that follows, we don't do guna. Nacha gher ni iti eva suttiktam. So don't also say. Why do you have to say gher niti? Just say gher ghi. But we have to have say niti. Nakara it. No, you don't have to say that. Why? He says, id grahanam na kartavim. You don't have to say add the id to the sutra. Why? Yasmin vidhi tadadehe. Yasmin vidhi. Yena vidhi tadantasya. Yasmin vidhi tadadehe. That is the paribhasha. Paribhashya nakarado supi iti artha labhat. Nakarado supi. This is very clearly gained. You don't have to. Naturally gained. You don't have to introduce this niti there. Iti vacham. Nacha vacham. Don't say this. Why? Evam sati. Annadhyah ityatrapi nitieva anurtto nakaradehe amaha ang vidhiyate. So annadhyah. There also this ni will be carried forward. Then what happens? Nakaradehe amaha. Nakaradi am will get a ang, annadyah. So that will be a problem. Tadascha matyam ityatra anna syat. Then for matyam, art will not take place. Matyam ityatra anna syat. Amo naditva abhavat. Why? There is no it there for the nakara, which follows the am. Nacha, sthaniyodbhavena naditvam syat. No. According to the sthaniyodbhava, the nakara, when followed by nakara, it will be understood naturally because it's sthaniyodbhava, right? So he says, alviditvat sthanino nye nakarasya aditvena ashrayinat. Sthanivad adesho analvido, not alvidi, in alvidi. So here this is alvidi ashrayinat. Therefore, the sthanivat nakara, the sthani nakara, for that nyehe nakarasya, the sthani nyes nakara is a aditvena ashrayinat. It is accepted in the adi. Idgrahane to sthaniyat bhava. But if you accept the idgrahana, sthaniyat bhava naturally takes place. There is no issue. अनुबंध कार्य कर्तव्ये अनल विधौ इति निषेधाभावात् आमादेश दशायां ञेर् नकारस्य इत संज्ञा लोपाभ्याम अपहृतत्वेन आम स्थानि अल्त्व अभावात् अनुबंधानाम् अनेकान्तकत्वात्. And when you do the anubandha karya, whatever the anubandha, the extra fittings, when you do the job for those extra fittings, according to this extra fittings, like takara it, that is tit. Tit needs to be adyanto, takito, etc. Those extra fittings we are talking about. So kartavye anal vidho iti nishedha bhavat. There is no nishedha through anal vidhi. Okay. Therefore, amadesha dashayam, when you are going to bring the annadyaha, therefore, nyer nakarase itsanya lopa abhyam aparutattvena. The nyehe, itsanya and lopa are both refuted. It is negated through the knees. Nakara is given it and it is a negated also. Lopa also. Then, amsthani altva abhavat. The amsthani will not get alt. Anal vidhu. Therefore, anubandhanam. Why? But anubandha, then why did you bring the anubandha? Anubandhas, all the extra fittings need not follow the same lines. Anubandhanam anekantatvat. They don't have ekanta. This is the only way. No. They have different ways. They can be treated in different ways. Ekantatva pakshe, even if you accept it to be following the same rule, still algrahane anubandhasya grahana navavati. If you accept algrahana, the anubandha grahana is not accepted. Anekal chit sarvasya ityatra shit grahanat jnapakat. How do you understand that? Because anekal chit sarvasya, he is specifically saying shit, shakara it. What does that mean actually? See, he says algrahane. If you accept algrahana, then anubandhasya grahano navati. Anubandha is not accepted. There he is bringing the shit sarvasya, not anekal. The important is shit sarvasya, shakara it. So he says anyatha idama ish. Idam gets ish adesha. Okay, where will you get ish? Ish is a e shakara, anekal. Okay, so now since shakara is it, should we treat it as one character or two character? That is why he says algrahanena anubandhasya grahanam navavati. When you say al, the anubandha is not included. Anek al, when you say, if you say anek al, then it is not inclusive of the shakara. It is only the ikara. Otherwise, he need not say shit, shakara it. So that is why he says iti idama ishiti shakarena anubandhena saha anekaltva deva siddhe kimtena. Then if you include the shakara anubandha also, e plus shakara, e shakara, two characters, they are anekal. Already anekal. Why do you have to say shud sarvasya? Shakara it also should be included. Why do you have to say that? Ata eva tibadi adesheshu pittvadi siddhyati. That is why in tip etc. the pittu etc. is established. Pittu nichapinna pichaginna. That is the rule. The nit nakara it is not pittu. Whatever is pakara it is not nit. There are different rules for nit and pittu. So those will not be applied if it is nakara it or pakara it. So that is why he says at eva. Serhya picture. Where do you see that? So he's bringing the example. Serhya picture. Sehe he a picture. The say C will get the sip. C will get tiptasji sipthastha. Madhyam Purusha Ekavachana sip. So C will get he. Okay, and that should be treated as apit, not pit. Apit nitvat syat. Whatever is apit, it should be treated as a nit. That is why he says apit ityarthvat. Anyatha, otherwise what happens? Pit karyasya alviditva alviditvat. Since pit is accepted to be alvidhi, tatra stanivat bhavasya eva aprasakya. Since it is al, there is no possibility of stanivat, because stanivat adesho analvido, not alvido. Therefore, he pitvasya eva aprasakto. The he will not be pit itself. He will not be given the respect of being a pit. Though it is a sip, it will not be given a respect of pit. If it is not given the respect of pit, you don't have to negate the pit. Apit. You don't have to say, because it is not pit. Why do you have to negate it? That is why he says, Kinta nishedhina. What is the use of negating it? Tadidam sthanivat sutre shabdendu shekhare prapanchitam. But what is this idea? I don't understand. Oh, if you go to Shabdendu Shekhara, we have explained it in detail. Gune krite iti. Next, sir. Gher niti iti gune krite. So, according to the gher niti, if you do the guna, then what happens? For nasingas. Nakara ita gher niti, and it is ghi sanyaka anga. So, when nit follows nas and ngasi, they are nit sanyaka. So, when ngas and gasi follows, you have to do guna. There is no other option here. Now, when you do that, what happens? Nasingasoscha, 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 nasi ngasohocha, engo nasingasoho atipare. Pururupa ekadeshasya. Eng, when followed by nasi and nas, as. Asipare means, atipare means at, a, when followed by of nasi and nas only as is remaining, because nakara is it and ikara is it. Upadesha janonasiki it, nakara is lashakvatadite. So only as remains. In as is at, rasva. Okay, when follows, nasingasos follows. Follows what? The ghi. What happens? Pururupa ekadesha. Pururupa ekadesha takes place, which is a egg. A adesha takes place. A or O, whatever that is. Pururupa. Puruparayoho. Pare pururupam ekadesha. Puruparayoho ekadesha. That is the idea. Okay. Harehe. Har plus hari plus, let us see. Hari plus nas. Hari plus as. Then ghernyati hare plus as. Then you have to have icho yavayava. At that situation, we have this sutra which says pururupam ekadesha. A and R is replaced with A. Hares rutavasargo harehe. Sashti ekavachana and saptami ekavachana both are harehe. Okay, harehe. Sashti dvivachana and saptami dvivachana os. Hari plus os, hare plus os, haro, hare, hari, haryoho. Okay, haryos. Hari plus os, haryohos. Haryoho. Hari plus nam. Hari plus am. Hari plus am. Then nut. Prasvanadhyapo nut. Hari plus nam. Then nami. Hari plus nam. Then Rashabhyam nonaha samanapade. Atkupang namevayapi. Then Harinam. That is the Rupa. Okay. Let's see this. Tika Supcha. Gune Kritaiti. Nasingoso iti Shesha. Hare plus us it is this situation. Hare plus us this situation. It is the Apadantatvat Enga Padantaditi Puru Sutre Prapti Ayadesha Prapti. So since it's not Apadanta, Enga Padantat Ati, which is the Puru Sutra, will not be applicable here. Therefore, this sutra has to be taken. Nasingasoscha. एङ्गपदान्तात् अति इत्यर्थः एङ्ग इति. एङ्गपदान्तात् अति. From that you bring in the eng and ati also. Okay? Ati cha anuvartate. Ami purva ityatah purva iti anuvartate. Ami purva, from that you carry forward the purva. And ekah purvarayoh iti adhikritam. Ekah purvarayoh is the adhikara. So ekah purvarayoh purvah adeshah for ati. When ati follows eng. When eng is followed by ati, purva rupa ekadesha takes place. Ati of nas and nasi. That's what you get from this sutra. Tadaha. Yengoho nasingosoho ityadina harehe iti pururupa ruttu visargo. Pururupa and virtu visarga takes place and you have harehe. Panchami ekavacanasya sashti ekavacanasya cha rupam etat. This is the form for panchami ekavachana and sashti ekavachana. Yadyapi nasingosoho with dvau. This is one interesting thing. Nasingosoho dvau. Nasi and nas. Okay. They are two. Nasi, nas. Okay. I understand that. No, next. Engau chaddo. Eng also is two. Nasingas two, eng two. So, which will be coming as replacement for which? For nasi, a. And nas, o. Right? Yatha sankhya anudesha samanam. So, tathapi natha sankhya mishyate. Still, we don't accept yatha sankhya here. Why? Yatha sankhya anudesha samanam. That is the sutra, right? No, yatha sankhya anudesha samanam swaritena cha iti. Yatha sankhya anudesha samanam swaritena. That is the sutra actually. That is how he Bhashyakara breaks it. So, iti sutra cheda abhyogamya. Adding the next sutra part to this sutra, yatha sankhya anudesha samanam, though we accept it as yatha sankhya anudesha samanam, but still Bhashyakara adds this sutra, next sutra also, swaritena also. So, abhyagamya, yatra swaritatvam pratikyatam, wherever the swarita is said, wherever the words, the sutra is spelled with swarita, the word is said with swarita, there, tatraiva yatha sankhya vijnanat, only there in those sutras, the yatha sankhya will be applied. Yatha sankhya sutra bhashya spashtam. This is what is clear in yatha sankhya sutra bhashya. You understand? See, during the sutra itself, we have lost that tradition. That is why not many people touch the swara vidhi, the swara sandhi itself. The problem is the last chapter actually we won't touch. Why? Because the problem is we don't know what the swara is. Acha ghehe, or it is acha ghehe. I don't know. Acha ghehe. I don't know what it is. You say acha ghehe, acha ghehe, acha ghehe. So we don't know what the swara is now. Therefore, we are not practicing it along with swaras also. So therefore, these are all the lacunae when we deal with Sanskrit grammar nowadays, which gives rise to some smart people giving different ideas, interpretations to this. Still, there are good people who are completely involved in Sanskrit and doing these kind of things. Upasarge ghoho kihi iti ityadi nirdeshacha. And we are seeing acha gehe and upadeshe ghoho kihi etc. specifically. That is why we have to accept yatha sankhya should not be applied here. Haryoho iti. Sashti dvivachane yanadeshe rupam. Sashti dvivachana and saptami dvivachana also the same form. Yanadesha takes place there. Iko enachi. So you have haryoho iti. Harinam iti. Rasvanadhyapo iti. Nut. Rasvanadhyapo nut. And nami iti dirgha. Nami dirgha takes place. Atkupangum yavayati. Atkupangum yavayapi is a follow through sutra for rashabhyam nonah samanapade. Okay. Iti nattum. Atkupangum yavayapi nasya nahasya. That is what the idea is. Okay. Hari iti. Hari e iti ste. Hari plus e. Gher niti. Ni. Okay. Gher niti iti gune prapte. Then gher niti will be applied there. Guna will take place. Hare plus e. Then H-O-Y. No, we don't want that. Then that is why he says acha ghehe, acha ghehe, acha ghehe, atcha ghehe. Three pada sutras. Through three pada sutra, it says yududubhyam uttarasya ngehe outsyat gher antadeshaschakarah. Idudbhyam uttarasya it ut following it and ut, the ghi will get a out adesha. Antadesha chakara. It will be antadesha. That is why the chakara is added. Vriddhi takes place harau. That is the rupa. Okay. Hari plus e. Harau. Hari plus os hariyoho. Hari plus su harishu. Adesha pratyayoho. Okay. हरियोः नामीति अच्छगेः ङेरां नद्यां नीभ्यः इत्यतः ङे इति अनुवर्तते ङेरां नद्यां नीभ्यः from that ङे see he says only ङेरां but if you I always repeat this if you are going to say wherever you see the sutras if you are going to say the sutra full you are reminded of that sutra once more okay you remember it otherwise so many sutras you don't even remember I don't remember probably half of these sutras or more than half I don't even know out of probably 4000 sutras I know 100 sutras maybe ङेरां नद्यां निभ्यः इति ङेः इति idudbhyam iti out iti cha sutram anvartate and idudbhyam from that you bring in the idudbhyam full and out from that you bring the out sutra the full sutra here tadaha idudbhyam ityadina antadesha iti alontya paribhasha labhyametat alontyasya from that alontya paribhasha is that alontyasya so you get that antadesha vriddhiriti hara plus au this is how vriddhi takes place hara plus au it is the vriddhi rechi iti vriddho vriddhi rechi vriddhi takes place so we have harau iti rupam ityartha we have rupa harau okay so because ni out take place right for e out take place so hara plus out a plus au vriddhi harau that's the rupa Antadesh Chakara, there are two shape replacement actually. You have to see that. See, one is Hari plus E. Ikoenachi. So, not Ikoenachi. Akasavana Dirga will be taking place normally. So, what happens is for E, At take place, Akaraha. And for E, for Hari E, Hara plus E. For the second E, out. Hara plus au. Harau vriddhi. Okay? Chakaraha. Chakaraha. Cha akaraha. That is the idea. Adesha pratyayo. Adesha harishu iti. Adesha pratyayo iti shatvam. Adesha pratyaya shatvam takes place. Okay? Atha sakhi shabdat su. Sakhi plus su. That is the situation now. Okay? Sakhi plus is iti ste. Upadesha Janunas Gita. Sakhi plus sakara. When this situation, next sutra says, Anang sau, Anang sau, Anang sau, Anang sau. Sau is Saptami. So, Anang. Anang. What does Anang mean? Sakyuhu Angasya Anang. Anang is Prasma. Anang Adeshaha Syat Asambuddho Sau Pare. Sambuddhi Bhinna Su. When Sambuddhi Bhinna Su follows, which is Prathama Ekavachana. When Prathama Ekavachana follows, not Saptami Bahuvachana. Prathama Ekavachana. Because Sambuddhi Bhinna we are saying. So, Sambuddhi Bhinna Prathama Ekavachana follows. When Prathama Ekavachana Su follows, then Anang for Sakyu, Anga, Anang Adesha take place. Antadesha. Nakara ita. So, where will we replace it? Anang is a nakara, akara, nakara. 4 characters. So, Aneka, Chit, Sarvasya, we have to take all the Sakhi and replace. Then we will not even know what word we are dealing with. We want to explain Sakhi, not Ananga, something else. So, where will this Ananga? That is why he has added Anang, Nakarit. Why? Nicha. So, because of Nicha, what happens is Antadesha it becomes. Not Sarvadesha. It will become Antadesha. So, Sakhi, the E will replace with Ananga. Sakhan. In Ananga, Nakara is it and A is it. So, Sakhan, that is the Rupa. Sakhan plus is. That is the situation. Okay. So, Nicha iti antadesha. He says that also. Nicha iti antadesha. Okay. Second plus is, that is the situation. Tika. Sakyuhu angasya ityadi. Ananga. Sakyura sambuddho iti anuvartate. Sakyura sambuddho. That sutra you carry forward. Angasya iti adhikara. Angasya is the adhikara. Okay. So, tadaha sakyuhu angasya ityadina. So iti prathama ekavachanam. So is su prathama ekavachana. Natu saptami bahuvachana. It is not sup su. Saptami bahuvachana. Okay. Asambuddho iti paryudasat. How do you know that it is not saptami bahuvachana? Because he is refuting it by asambuddho. Sambuddhi binna. Sambuddhi is prathama ekavachana possible. Okay. Anangi nakaraha it. In anang, nakara is it. And akara, nakara, akara, ucharanartha. Ucharana, upadesha jannanos it. That also it's it. So, we have a an. Sakri plus an. Sak plus an actually. Sak plus an plus su. Sakara. Anekaltvat sarvadeshatvam ashankya aha. Since it is anekal, sarvadesha should take place. For that doubt, he says nicha. Second plus is it is te upadha karyam vakshan upadha sanyamaha. Now we have to take care of this upadha. To say upadha, what happens when upadha, to the upadha, we have to explain what upadha is. To say what upadha is, he is bringing the sutra for upadha sanya. Alontyat purva upadha. Alontyat purva upadha. Alontyat purva upadha. Alontyat purva upadha. Alaha antyat purva upadha. Alaha panchami antyat panchami. Visheshna visheshya purva upadha. Purva upadha. The purva character is upadha. So sashti and upadha is prathama. So antyat alaha purvaha varnaha upadha sanyasyat. So that is why he says al itself is varna. So he is adding one varna also character. Al means all the characters. So varna. So varna samnaya. That is what is Panini Sutra, right? So antyat alaha purvaha. The penultimate character is what is upadha. Alahiti panchami. Antyad iti samanadhikaranyat. Ala is panchami. Why? It is in the same plane as samanadhikaranya means same plane, same vibhakti. As antyat. Antyad is panchami. Therefore, alaha should also be panchami. Al pratyaharaha varna samam paryayah. Al means it's a pratyahara. And al pratyahara means until hal. All the characters. So all the varna. It is another way to say varna. Okay. Purva api aleva grushyate. And purva also, what is the penultimate character? That also is another varna. There is also another character, vowel, in any character. Okay. So, sajatyadityaha. Why? Because we are referring to a word. And in a word, only characters are there. Okay. Antyad ala ityadina. Alaha kim. Why do you have to say alaha? You should have said varnat purva. Varna antat purva, like that you should have said alontyat. Why do you have to say ala? So he says sishta ityatra shas dhatoh as iti sanghatat purva shakarasya upadhatvam na bhavati. Sishta, okay, sishta. There for the shas dhatu, when you have as, then the shakara will not get a shakarat shakarasya. The shakara will not get upada. Shakara should not get upada. Anyatha, otherwise what happens? Shasha idang aloho iti shakarasya ikara prasanga. Otherwise it will take ikara replacement. Because of this shasa idang aloho sutra. Varna graham kim. Why do you have to say varna? The sutra it is not said and you don't carry it forward from anywhere. Why do you have to add adhyara, do adhyara of varna? He says, shas dhato, again the same shas dhato. Shas dhato, sha iti, samudayasya upadatvam na bhavati. The samudaya, the shas samudaya will not get upada. So, we have to take that in mind. Anyatha, sha iti samudayasya ikarahasya. Otherwise, for the whole samudaya, the whole group will be replaced with a e. With the same shasaha idam haloho sutra. Nacha alontya paribhashya akarasya eva ikaraha bhavati iti. No. Don't cheat us. Why? Alontya paribhasha is there. So sha, for the sha, the akara is replaced with ikara. So she, it will become she. Don't say that. Why iti bhavati iti vachyam. Don't say this. Why? Na anarthake alontya vidhi iti nannishyata. Na anarthake alontya vidhi. When there is no meaning for the word, you don't bring in the alontya vidhi. Saranavasthane, next sutra. So upadha name is given. Now Saranavasthane cha asambuddho. Saranavasthane cha asambuddho. Saranavasthane cha asambuddho. Saranavasthane cha asambuddho. Sambuddhi binna Saranavasthane. Saranavasthana is the sanya which we gave to sut. Sudanapumsakasya. Remember that? So for the su aujas out. They are given all the five pratyahas are given sut pratyahara, and that is a given Saranamasthana when it is not in Namusakalinga. Okay, so Saranasthane, when Saranamasthana follows, then what happens? Saptami, Saranavasthane, asambuddho also saptami, cha avya. So when a sambuddhi binna sambara Saranamasthana follows, what happens? Nantasya upadhaya dirgha, Nanta upadha gets dirgha. Sakhan, nakara upadha is there, nakara is there, and upadha is that gets dirgha. Sakhan plus is, that is the situation. Okay, sya asambuddho Saranavasthane, sambuddhi binna Saranavasthana when follows, then this is what happening, this is what will happen. Okay, alontya Saranavasthane iti. Nopadhaya iti sutra anuvartate. Nopadhaya, this sutra is carried forward. Na iti lupta sashtikam padam. Na, this is lupta sashtika pada. Sixth case it is. There is no sixth case specified, that's all. Tena angasya iti avayava sashthyantam visheshyate. So angasya, nasya angasya, that is how it will become adjective, adjectified. Tadanta vidhi. And since it is sixth case, yena vidhi tadantasya. So tadanta vidhi takes place. Dhalope ityatah dirgha iti anuvartate. Dhalope purvasya dirghonah. From that you carry forward the dirgha word. Okay. Tadaha nantasya ityadina. So we have a nantasya. Sakhan plus is iti ste. We know now. Sakhan plus is. Upada gets dirgha. Sakhan plus is. Sakhans. In this situation, aprukta karyam vakshan. We have to do something for aprukta. What is aprukta? So first we have to tell what is aprukta, and then we have to do the specific job for that aprukta. So for that he says aprukta ekal pratyah. What is aprukta? Aprukta ekal pratyah. Aprukta ekal pratyah. Aprukta ekal pratyah. Aprukta. What is aprukta? Ekal pratyah aprukta. Eka al means ekavarna. Ekavarna pratyaya is aprukta. Whatever pratyaya has only one character, anubandha lopena. Whatever remains, if one character remains in sup, in su, only sakara remains. It is eka al pratyaya also. So there you will have a aprukta sanya. Okay. Ekal iti karmadharaya. Ekal, that is karmadharaya samasa. That is why he says ekal pratyo yaha saha. Karmadharaya samasa. That is why he has to say saha. Aprutha sanya syat. Whatever is ekal pratyaya, there you get aprutha sanya. Okay. Eke mukhya anya kevala ityamara. What is this? Atra eka shabda asahaya vachi. Eka means it is not in association with anything. Why do you have to say that? Because what is the meaning of eka? In Amarakosha, eka is referred to in the sense mukhya. That one, the one. One means the prime, important one. Okay. Then anya, the other one also is referred to as one. So we have a anya and a kevala. He is the one. There in alone. In that sense also it is used. So he says in Amarakosha it is used in these different names. Eka is used in these different senses. Sakara ityasya aprukta sanya. So when sakara gets aprukta sanya, su sakara gets aprukta sanya, what happens? Next sutra. Hal nyabhyo dirgha chutisya apruktam hal. This is a big sutra, but it's a harmless sutra. Hal nyabhyo dirgha chutisya apruktam hal. Hal nyabhyo dirgha chutisya apruktam hal. Hal nyabhyo dirghat sutisi apriktam hal. Okay. Hal ni abhyo dirghat sutisi apriktam hal. Hal ni abhyo. Hal ni abhyo. Ni is ni. The feminine pratyas. And ap also ap dab chap, top chap, that is also feminine pratyaya. So dirghat, when that is dirgha, that dirgha is there, then not with a hal. Hal there is no dirgha possible. Ni and ap only there is dirgha possible. Hal is a constant. There can be no dirgha for constant. Okay. Dirghat suti si apurtamal. Suti si. Su is a soup of su, first su. Okay. Then ti is a ting. Tip tas ji, that ti. Okay. And su is a there. Tip tas ji, sip tasta, mid bus mas, sip tasta. That is the C. Okay. Su is a nominal case, and T and C is a verbal case. Prathama Uttam Purusha and Madhyam Purusha Ekvachana. Okay, now hal nyabhyo. Hal cha geecha aap chaiti dvandva. Oh, halantat param dirgho yaha yau. Halantat para dirgho yau ni apo. The two ni and ap which follows the halanta, the dirgha which follows the halanta, ni ap dirgha which follows the halanta, tadanta cha param. Sutisi, following that, whatever Sutisi exists, which is aprikta, hal lupyate. That aprikta hal is lopa. Hal nyabhya iti kim. Why do you have to say hal nyabhya? Gramani, will come to that later. Hal nyabhyoti. Hal cha nicha apcha iti dvandha. That's the dvandha samasa digyoge panchami. That's digyoge in the sense of direction. In this direction, you have to think that sense. In fifth case usage. Paramityadhyaharam, you have to add the param. You have to carry forward this. This is not from some sutra. You have to understand this, supply this word. Samasa ekadeshayoho api jnapayoho eva dirghaditi visheshanam. In samasa and ekadesha also, the only ni and ap will get a dirgha visheshana, adjective, not the hal. Natu hal hai. Why? Asambhavat. For hal, constant, there can be no dirgha possible. Emcha dirghaditi dvitve ekavachanam arsham. Then you should have said that, because dirgha is an adjective given to ni and ap. Therefore, dirghau you should have said that. Why do you have said to dirghat? It should be dirghabhyam actually. Fifth case, dual, right? Dirghabhyam, but he says dirghat. So that is arsha prayoga. Halnyabhyah ityasya sutisi akshipta prakriti visheshanataya pratyagrana cha tadanta vidhi. See, halnyabhyah, when you expect that, then pratyagrana paribhasha, based on that pratyagrane tadanta grahana. So sutisi antasya, whatever has the sutisi in the end, that is what is accepted here. That kind of pada is accepted here. Tadascha. That is why he says halantacha dirgha nyabantacha paramiti labhyam. Therefore, following the halanta and dirgha ni and abanta. Sutisi iti samaharadnunda. Sutisi samaharadnunda. Apriktamiti haliti cha samanadhikaranyena anveti. And apriktam and hal, they are in the same place. Apriktam, first case singular. Hal, first case singular. Okay? Ukare ikare cha lukte parishishtah sakaras takarascha sutisi iti anena vikshitha. When we say sutisi, what we refer to is the sakara is in su, ukara is lopa, upadeshyaj. And in tip, T, and in sip, C, that also the ikara and the ikara is in both the places, ikara is lopa. Okay, so only sakara and takara is remaining. One sakara of tinganta, one sakara of subanta, and one takara of tinganta. Okay, tachayah karma sadhanam ashriyate, and that lopa is karma sadhana. Therefore, lupyate iti lopa, karmani gahi. How do you know this? Yes, lupyate iti lopa. The lopa word is lupyate iti. Since that which is going to be elided, dropped. So, lopaha, karmani, in karmani artha gahi pratyaya comes. Lopaha, okay? We'll see this. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.